We have some facts. This is 50 facts number 12. The ozone layer smells faintly of geraniums. The center of the galaxy tastes like raspberries. Now, I don't ask how people know that because I don't know how people know that, but apparently it tastes like raspberries. Light travels 18 million times faster than rain. The name of the first human being in Norse mythology is Ask. Octopuses have 3 hearts. 3 of Fidel Castro's sons are named after Alexander the Great. 40% of the human race did not survive beyond its first birthday. 1 in 10 European babies is conceived in an IKEA bed. Parents getting the freaky in an IKEA bed. The human heart pumps enough blood in a lifetime to fill 3 super tankers. The word time is the most commonly used noun in English. 10% of all the photographs in the world were taken in the last 12 months. Between 1838 and 1960, more than half the photos taken were of babies. The words written on Twitter every day would fill a 10 million page book. That's an insane amount of words, y'all. In 2008, a man in Ohio was arrested for having sex with a picnic table. You can't make this shit up. The average person walks an equivalent of 3 times around the world in a lifetime. That's a lot of walking. The first book ever printed in Oxford had a misprint on the first page. They got the date wrong. One-third of Russians believe the sun revolves around the earth. It doesn't. 46% of American adults believe the world is less than 10,000 years old. At least 75% of convicted criminals are unable to read and write. January 8th, 1835 is the only day in history that the USA had no national debt. The Irish poet Brendan Behan, I have no idea, became an alcoholic at the age of 8. And this is what happens when you're Irish. Don't come for me, I'm Irish too. When the Mona Lisa was stolen from the Louvre in 1911, one of the suspects was Picasso. Most diamonds are at least 3 billion years old. There are enough diamonds in existence to give everyone on the planet a cupful. Alright, so okay then, where's my cup full of diamonds? Bring it on. A burning candle creates 1.5 million tiny diamonds per second. Under extremely high pressure, diamonds can be made from peanut butter. That's honestly just really crazy to think about. An earworm is a song that gets stuck in your head, like whatever song is stuck in your head, that is called an earworm. A language dies every 14 days. The world's largest pearl weighs 14 pounds. On average, American doctors interrupt their patients within 14 seconds. I have no idea what that was there. I sounded like I was about to die. Psychologists cannot agree on what personality means. In 1811, nearly a quarter of all the women in Britain were named May. In 1881, there was only 6 men in Britain with the name Derek. Every year, Peruvians eat more than 60 million guinea pigs. That's disgusting. 98% of British homes have carpeted floors. In Italy, only 2% do. Until 1913, children in America could be legally shipped by parcel post. Ancient Greek democracy only lasted for 185 years. The ancient Greeks had no word for religion. In the 12th century, the Danish army consisted of 7 men. Like an entire Danish army was 7 men. In the 17th century, the salary of the governor of Barbados was paid in sugar. Cardiff has more hours of sunlight than Milan. Toasters were banned in Havana until 2005. Why? I have no idea. You are 3 times more likely to die in a plane crash than you are to be eaten by a mountain lion. And this, my friends, this is why I will not go on an airplane. Because I'm a pessimist. I'm a big pessimist. So they're like, well, Caleb, there's a 99% chance that you won't die. And I'm like, so there's a chance. But moving on. A medium-sized cumulus cloud weighs about the same as 80 elephants. So you think those clouds are light and bouncy? Nope, they're not. They're heavy. Fred is Swedish for peace. Women buy 80% of everything that is for sale. Potatoes were illegal in France between 1748 and 1772. Michael J. Fox's middle name is Andrew. 1 in 50 Americans executed for murder had the middle name Wayne. What does that tell you? Parents, do not name a kid with the middle name Wayne. They will grow up to be a serial killer. I'm just kidding. But seriously, though, 1 in 50? 1 in 50? That's weird. And finally, 1 in 50 Scots are heroin addicts. Well, there you guys have it. Those are more 50 facts. 50 facts number 13 coming soon. Bye.